this. If I'm around, I would love to show you. Otherwise, somebody else will.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much, Jess, and thanks everyone for joining. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. See you next time.
Shay is back. People say that, but when you watch this interview, you will realize she is truly back.
Where have you been all my life?
She decides to give me an exclusive. She says, this is the only show where she will speak these truths.
I'm just going to be real with you because I have grown so much, bigger fish to fry. Yeah, I've washed my brain, washed my mind, washed my spirits, washed my soul, washed my head.
Last time she was here, this is her last big interview, she was already pregnant, but she didn't tell me. She says that was a time of major turmoil. And so there was drama, there was toxicity. So she took her baby to the UK to give birth to her, to stay away from all of that.
And it was the best choice I could ever made.
She tells me shockingly that all that time she was a star. She was insecure, she had low self-esteem. In her words, she was unconscious.
Like I've been living my whole life, I promise you, unconscious.
And these 3 years in the UK included reconnecting with her dad, forgiving him, forgiving her mom, healing herself, and becoming conscious. And so from that place of consciousness, I tell her to go back. Why did she actually say hates men? Why does she actually say love men now?
I actually feel very comfortable with men now.
Don't come to me and think you can say hi.
She shared with me exclusively what she discovered that might be the truth of why Tiwa Savage went at her so heavily in that viral video.
Hey, what's up guys? My name is Shay. I am a judge on Nigerian Idol. Yeah.
She talks about the Nigerian Idol brouhaha and how she sees it now from this place of healing and consciousness. We talk about the nude that went viral.
I know how the pictures were made, and I know who I sent them to.
Then I talked to her about her daughter. The daughter that she says changed her life, transformed her spirit, and made her look at life differently.
If God loves me the way I love this girl, I'm loved.
This was an explosive interview with multiple exclusives, and the Shay that is wiser, brighter, and even more beautiful in and out with today.
Come for me.
You're looking fantastic as
Really?
always. Yes.
Thank you.
Amazing.
You look amazing.
Thank
You have
you.
not changed.
Thank you. Yes.
One bit.
I love it.
It's been like 4 years now.
Many years ago, I had dinner with someone, and the person said, very self-consciously, said, oh, I literally stopped aging when I turned 25. And I think that happened to me when I turned 35.
Oh, well,
yes.
Listen, I think it's happening to me now that I'm like 40.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Good to see you.
You too, my love.
What has, so it's about 4 years since we last saw.
I think it's 4 years.
Yes, it's 4 years.
Is it? Are you
It's 4
sure?
It's 4 years.
Yeah, it is.
Now, 4 years. So people ask this question in two ways. Somebody will say, where have you been?
Where have you been all
Yes.
my life? Well, I don't know if it's like, took a break, took a sabbatical. I'm not sure what the right expression is,
Yes,
really,
right.
because there's just so many reasons why I actually sort of took a back seat. Or went on maternity leave, maybe. That
Right,
might be the most appropriate, I think.
makes sense.
But yeah, I have been, I moved back to the UK
Oh, you did?
to have my daughter.
Okay,
When I came on your show, I was pregnant.
Right.
Yeah, I was pregnant.
You hid that one from
I
me.
did. So it should have been like an exclusive,
Right.
but,
yes. It's
but
okay.
obviously it was still quite early,
Yeah,
so I didn't
yeah.
really want to you know, say anything too soon. But yeah, so I went back to the UK to have my daughter, and I didn't really have a plan to come back anytime soon, and I didn't have a plan really to like reintegrate there. It was more like I just need to have my daughter. I need to have her away from toxicity, away from the drama that seemed to have been following me actually the few years preceding. So yeah, and it was the best choice I could ever made. So where have I been? I've been raising my daughter. I've been raising myself. I've been the past year and a half been making new music, and yeah.
You were not sure what was going to happen, where this was going to lead. You just knew that you wanted to focus on your daughter.
That's it.
Yeah. So were you in London all this time before you started working on your album? So have you been in London all the time?
I have actually, but I've come back to Lagos because I have my house is still here, and so I still have ties here. But I would come and go, and the album was predominantly made between Los Angeles and London. So I traveled around a bit. I mean, I did the European tour and I did a UK tour. And so God just made it so that, you know, I was still working so that I could actually, you know, and, but yeah, my base was the UK these past 3 years.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question in lieu of the audience that is curious.
Okay.
What about the dad? I have to do it.
It's the way you said, what about the dad? What about him?
Yes, like, are you married to him? Was it a surrogacy? You don't want to get like gist now. Did you move to the UK because his dad was in the UK?
No, actually, her dad is Nigerian, from Nigeria.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we are really brilliant friends now. We co-parent really well.
So you're not married?
No. So, I mean, you know, that's kind of, it's a technical issue. But I don't want to, like, you know, I know I said I trust you. You know, but I feel like because he's not here, I don't want to speak too much because I've not discussed with him first about how he might feel about, and he's someone that is very special to me, and he's my daughter's father. So this footage is going to be here forever, isn't it? So let me not go and
say the one that you explain.
You understand? So, but he's great. He's cool. He's around. He's Nigerian. He's in the UK at the moment. He's also in the music industry as a on the corporate side of things, though. And we just work well together, raising our child, and we're great friends.
So you're great friends, and he's obviously in the life of your daughter.
Very much so. Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, I think that's enough.
It's like incredible for me. I didn't have my dad in my life. At all, ever.
Yes.
So I think the most important thing for me was that at least, okay, he's going to show up for his kid and do what he has to do, and he is. I mean, you know, to the level that he can. He's like a guy and he's young, so it's not, we don't really know what we're doing. It's our first child, nobody knows, but he's doing what he can do, Sha.
Did you, I mean, obviously you can see that you love your daughter and all of that. Did you get to a stage in your life where you decided, okay, I'm going to have a baby?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
That's exactly what it was, you know. She was planned. And I was so tired of just living for myself. And I was really tired of feeling alone. I know it sounds really selfish. All these reasons sound super selfish.
But those are the reasons why we have kids.
You know, I think so. I mean, all those ones, I have 4 or 5 children. It's insane to me. Like, no, sorry.
Are you going to have more?
Maybe,
but not 5.
Not 5. My sister has 5. I saw exactly what she went through. Like, you know, big ups to all the women that have up to 5 and even more, because motherhood is not a joke. Like, the after effects of being pregnant and having a child are just, I don't even know if it's curable. Like, I had really bad hormone imbalance. I had terrible skin for the first, you know, 3 years now. I'm only just recovering. I still have my pregnancy mask. I even read a few weeks ago about a woman that lost her sight as a result of pregnancy, you know, and I just thought to myself, man, that's not like that. Let me just take these off so I can hear you better. But like, I just felt, you know, man,
Yeah.
this is a real life changer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I don't think I asked you then, but it just occurred to me now because you mentioned it. Your dad, when did he stop being a part of your life?
From birth.
Right, right.
Really.
Right.
I remember seeing him at age 2.
Right.
I have elephant memory. Weird. But my mother and I also discussed this, so I kind
So
of
you
like refreshed my
confirmed it.
memory, yeah. And he was like, oh, he's not ready for a child and stuff like this and whatever. And then and I was crying, and I remember kind of putting my hands up for him to carry me, and he wouldn't. He just was like, you know, like this. And then the next image I have is of him standing outside the door of the front door, because our front door was made of glass, but it was frosted glass, so I could just see his silhouette.
Yeah.
And I was crying, screaming in the corridor, just really crying. And then I never saw him again. And my mom confirmed that memory was actually accurate.
Right,
Yeah.
so it was imprinted in your memory.
Imprinted in my memory.
And he never came back?
He didn't. But obviously
You've reconnected.
we
now.
connected. My mom passed away
Yes, we spoke
some
about
time
that.
ago,
Yeah.
and she kind of left me all the information and details that I
Right,
needed to
right.
be able to reconnect with him again.
Right.
And I did. And, you know, he's cool, but I think he's so old now.
Right.
And I think that, and he has enough problems in his life with all his other kids.
Yeah.
So, like, but he's met my daughter.
Beautiful.
And, you know, we have great pictures of all of us together.
Right.
And I'm just happy that you know happened.
Right, right.
That reconnection and him meeting my daughter, having a relationship with her, and everything's great.
Why did you reconnect with him, though?
Because I needed to forgive him.
Why?
Because I hated men.
Right, so this is right.
Yeah, and that is a direct result
That's
of
a serious statement, though. I hated men.
Yeah. Deep down inside,
Yeah.
that's actually what it was. It was trauma that led me to not see men as really like anything. But, you know, in a very weird, like, plot twist, I was always looking for validation from men. And I was always, you know, trying to do more than the man was even, like, expecting or offering or showing me.
Right,
Do you get?
Yeah.
And like as a result, I hope the relationships always ended. Like, and I think that subconsciously, I always expected them to leave me. You see how the pattern goes deep down inside. Look, put it this way today, right? I have done so much inner work these past, let me say, 4 years, because the transformation of my mind started before I had my child.
Yes, because we talked about
Yes,
that. You said you were starting a
a journey, and
yes.
I really just committed to that journey.
Yes.
You know, and I isolated, yes, but the isolation was, you know, something that's really good about isolation. I mean, I know some people say it's not good, but one thing for me is that I was blessed with hindsight, and I could just reflect, you know, and I was also blessed with insight, which in turn gave me foresight.
Love that, yeah.
And I think that is the biggest, besides my daughter, gift that God has given me in these few years that I've been away.
Right,
And so, of course, my spirituality has completely, you know, transformed, and I'm vibrating on such a different level now that I actually feel very comfortable with men now.
Love it.
I'm like, I love you all. I love all the men. It's a man's world. Like, you know, I just love all the men.
You can
know?
handle it.
I love all the men, you know, every man.
Right, so, I mean, so obviously, so you figured that you had this, our gaps, our vulnerabilities, they don't go in a logical fashion. So you hate men, but then you want their approval because there was this gap from your childhood. And so how did you, was it upon reflection, or was it therapy or something that made you realize, look, the origin is my dad, go plug that leak?
Yeah.
What was it? Was it reflection? Was it therapy?
It was reflection. And it was, like I said, a series of events that took place, which
events with men?
Events with guys, yeah,
Right.
yeah. And every now and again, I would hear a guy say, like, something around the lines of, like, what trauma do you have? Like, why are you so this, or why are you so that? Why are you angry? Why you talk to, like, you know, why you this? And even one guy was like, you need to go and make up with your dad. Like, this was years and years and years ago,
Right.
like maybe 7 years ago, probably
Right.
8 years ago. And I was like, But then actually that stuck in the back of my mind.
Right.
And, you know, but I had actually been speaking to my dad before this. It's been about 10 years now, though, that I've been speaking to him. But him actually, like, us having a relationship now,
Yeah.
and then him meeting my child, has only been in the last 3 years
Right.
that we've actually seen each other, and
Right.
you know.
Right.
So, but anyway, that had a really big effect. That was the biggest trauma of my life, which led me to become so insecure, always seeking validation and approval, not really knowing who I was, even as Shay. You know, I was running around going, on stage I'm like completely different person. Like, did I think I was Beyonce or what? Like, and then in real life I'm just like this person. No, you know,
Right.
like that's all wrong. And that's what I mean by the gift of hindsight
Yeah.
and insight.
Yeah.
And I think that now, obviously, it's not just my dad, but having my daughter healed me as well.
Right.
And changed me. And then the person I had my daughter with
Yeah.
is a really good guy. So
Right.
to the point where of course, everybody has their issues and their problems, which is, you know, why we're in the position that we are now, unfortunately. But like ultimately,
What's the position that you are, that you and him?
yeah,
Right.
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 But
Ultimately.
he didn't leave.
Right.
And he is showing up for his daughter, and
Right.
I guess he's going to be that way for the whole rest of his life and her
Right,
life.
right.
You know, and so
Yeah.
that was something I did right.
Right,
You understand?
right.
Really pick the right person to have a child with, because the person you have a child with can make or break you if you're
Yeah.
not careful.
Yeah.
You can get married to anyone.
Yeah.
You can divorce them now if you
Yes.
don't like
doesn't
them
work.
anymore. If it doesn't work.
Once
But
you have a child,
once you
you're
have a
stuck
child
with the person.
with that person, you're stuck with them for eternity, like even eternity. Like it's deep.
Yeah.
And if they leave you with the burden of looking after the children on your own, then you're definitely screwed. Like that's just the end. Yeah, because I can't imagine, you know, not having her dad or my family around to help when I need that help.
Yeah, yeah. Amazing. So, right, so a lot of healing happened.
Yeah.
You're not just using the words when we saw, you were deliberate about going on this journey.
Yeah, and I did a lot of that.
Yeah. What do you say? And it sounds to me like even having your daughter and then the relationship that you have evolved, even out of the imperfections you've hinted at, was itself a manifestation of the inner work you've done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Maybe not having the daughter, but
maybe
just
not
the,
having my
the
daughter, because
relationship
when I got
after.
pregnant,
Yeah.
I was still in the height of the madness, you know. And I think I was just like, I just want a child. I want a baby. I think the baby's going to save me and heal me and change me. No, she didn't. She kind of just made me get more serious and you know. But the work that I did inside myself brought me clarity, and I became more conscious now. Like I've been living my life, my whole life, I promise you, unconscious. Unconscious. Even when I was in the interview with you, I was reflecting, I was thinking to myself, I don't even remember what I said to him.
Right, I get
I
that.
just was in the,
Yeah.
I was in an
In
emotional
the
state.
haze,
I was
yeah.
in the heat of certain things that were going on, and I
Yeah.
just wanted to just talk and just be, you know, today, I'm going to
just
go and do my,
respond.
and even then I didn't tell my truth. I was
Yeah.
just like,
Right.
just talking because I wanted to, it was, my whole life has been that way.
Right.
Every single event, every single thing has been an unconscious, you know, action, like guys that I've been with, things that I've done.